very angry this morning. But as I've been taught in anger management, don't go with my first feeling. Give it time, think, breathe, and find what you really want to say instead of just saying it in anger. So now that I've had a moment to calm down, I have to start thinking of what do I really mean, what do I really want to say. Yes, I'm a loud person. Yes, I can raise my voice. Yes, there's a difference between raising your voice and yelling at someone. Yes, there's a difference between screaming and all of that stuff. I'm not a perfect human. I am not a perfect father. I am not a perfect boyfriend or ex. I am not perfect. No one is perfect. It's toxic to think someone can be perfect. We all have our flaws. We all come from different parts of life. Now, growing up as a kid, I've told people a lot about what has happened and my feelings. But when I think about it truthfully and I think about my mother and father, I can clearly see that they didn't give up. Until the day my father died, he didn't give up. From the day my mother died, she never gave up. And I always knew my parents loved each other, even though they had problems. Even though they were in and out of each other's lives, I knew they loved each other. I knew they loved me. So, boys, just because Daddy was loud and Daddy was angry doesn't mean he was angry at you. If Daddy truly was the evil one, would he have got punched in the back? If Daddy was truly the angry one, wouldn't he be the one who had called the cops? If Daddy was truly the monster that everyone wants to make him out to be, would he have sat down on the kitchen floor and let Mummy leave with all three of you? I never wanted to start fights or yell or any of that. I just wanted people to be better than what they were. Daddy would sit in this very room thinking to himself, I wish the couch was clean and kept clean because I'd be laying out there a lot more with you guys and Mummy. But that wasn't the case, and Daddy didn't want to push the issue because every time Daddy pushed issues, it led to arguments. Daddy could be sitting on the couch and suggest to buy something, and it would lead to somebody's confidence going to zero and getting offended by it. I tried to tell this to the CAS workers. I tried. So if Daddy truly is the angry one, then you guys have nothing to worry about, and your life will be awesome. But just know that Daddy chose to stay away until the right time because Daddy can't get through to anyone. So I want you guys to know that, Daddy didn't give up on you. Daddy didn't walk away. Uh, and Daddy wasn't the only loud one. The day everything went to hell, Daddy was outside throwing up on the porch. Daddy's tummy was not well, and the neighbor could hear what was going on. And I was outside, and you guys weren't making much noise, so there was only one person left who was. And that led to an argument about food and about what was appropriate. And everybody's going to try to make Daddy to be out the monster, but Daddy can't live day to day with someone who is going to hold him to responsibility that he has nothing to do with. Yeah, Daddy could come in and help, but Daddy was sick and Daddy was trying to get his tummy better so he could come in and help. But that wasn't good enough. There was no waiting for Daddy. There was no asking Daddy for help. There was just anger. And if that's the way it's going to be, Daddy chose his choice. He said, fine, get out. He didn't say, you have to get out. He didn't say, leave right now. Daddy gave an option. And he doesn't know what to do anymore. So it's not looking good for Daddy. Uh, Certain people have already contacted Daddy and told Daddy what is going to happen and who is saying things. So Daddy has a really good inside track on information that people have willingly given him. So just because Daddy doesn't want to go to court doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean I didn't want visitations. It doesn't mean I didn't want to see you. It means that Daddy's not playing that game. And if somebody really wants to keep me away, so be it. Daddy's done fighting. He's done arguing. He's done getting mad. Uh, I'll make YouTube videos for you guys. I will jump at the chance to see you. But fighting in court isn't right. And Daddy doesn't want to go down that road. Daddy doesn't want to make this a legal matter. And Daddy doesn't want to take away anybody's rights. Because Daddy's not angry. Daddy acted angry. Daddy knows that now. You know, if I could walk on both legs and stand on both legs and sit on both legs, I'd take all three of you. I would. But it's not how it's going to work out. When it goes from having everybody in your corner to nobody in your corner, it's noticeable. When people stop helping, when people walk away, inside and out, it shows. It makes life harder. I couldn't even sit on my own couch or lay. I couldn't be part of my own family. Not only because of my disability, but because of depression, anger, anxiety, fear. You know,